The presidential car is not just a means of transportation, but a symbol of power, prestige, and status of its owner. In this video, I will talk about the expensive and exclusive vehicles driven by some of the most influential state leaders. In 2002, the British automotive company Bentley Motors Limited produced two executive-class Bentley State limousines and presented them to Elizabeth II on the 50th anniversary of her accession to the throne. After the Queen's death, ownership of these and other cars from the royal fleet passed to her successor, Charles III. The Bentley State limousine is a luxurious vehicle with a unique history and one of the most technically complex cars in the world. It is based on the Bentley Arnage, but features numerous modifications, including an extended and reinforced body, armored structure, large bulletproof windows that allow the public to clearly see the king inside, and a fully sealed cabin that prevents dangerous substances from entering in the event of a chemical attack. Another highlight of the limousine is its Kevlar reinforced tires, specially developed to ensure His Majesty's safety. Even if severely damaged, the vehicle can continue driving for a certain period of time. Among other features of the state limousine is the legendary 6.75-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine, belonging to the last classic line of large Bentley engines. To ensure smooth and dynamic movement of the armor-reinforced royal limousine, the engine was modified. Its output is approximately 400 horsepower, and torque exceeds 800 Newton meters. This allows the Bentley State limousine to reach a maximum speed of 210 kilometers per hour, although in reality it has never traveled at such speed. The interior of the limousine was created with special attention to British traditions and details. It features rare wood veneers, handcrafted leather, and metal elements. The cabin is quite spacious, and the doors open at nearly a 90-degree angle, allowing the monarch to exit the vehicle gracefully when dressed in voluminous ceremonial attire, including a long robe and crown or a formal hat. Today, the Bentley State limousine can only be seen at official events, accompanied by Royal Guard vehicles and London police cars. Abroad, the king rarely uses this automobile. For trips outside the United Kingdom, Charles III typically travels in other state vehicles such as the Range Rover and the Jaguar XJ, or transportation provided by the host country. Vladimir Putin is considered one of the most influential people on the planet, so his personal transport must combine comfort, the highest level of security, and emphasize the status of the head of state. This is precisely what the Urus Senate represents. An executive-class vehicle presented in three body styles: sedan, limousine, and ceremonial convertible. It was developed specifically for the President of Russia by the Central Scientific Research Automobile and Automotive Engines Institute as part of the Cortege project. The Urus Senate was first demonstrated at Vladimir Putin's inauguration in the spring of 2018, and several years later the model entered serial production. Civilian versions are produced in limited numbers and lack most of the protective systems installed in the presidential version, yet they are still considered among the most reliable domestic vehicles. The Urus Senat, used by Vladimir Putin, features an armored body capable of protecting passengers not only from high-caliber bullets and armor-piercing rounds, but also from powerful explosions and even mines. In addition, it is equipped with external video cameras, an emergency exit, an autonomous air purification system activated in case of a chemical attack, and run-flat tires. In the event of a puncture, the reinforced sidewall prevents the tire from collapsing and allows the vehicle to travel more than 1,400 meters at speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour. It is also worth highlighting the special body construction capable of keeping the vehicle afloat for a certain time if it accidentally ends up in water. The impressive protective characteristics are not the only thing that distinguishes the presidential Urus Senate. It is powered by a 4.4-liter twin turbocharged gasoline V8 engine combined with an electric motor, delivering a total output of 660 horsepower and torque, exceeding 850 Newton meters. The vehicle is also equipped with a 9-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. Despite the enormous weight of the armored body, the Urus Senate accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in approximately 9 seconds, though its maximum speed does not exceed 160 km per hour. As for the interior, it represents a perfect balance of luxury and functionality. The cabin features comfortable seats, modern communication systems, secure communication modules, and equipment that allows the president to continue working without interruption, even during travel. The vehicle of Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is based on the BMW 7 Series High Security. Its second unofficial name is Commonwealth One, which stands for the main vehicle of the Government of the Commonwealth of Australia. It was purchased as a replacement for the Toyota Camry, in which the Prime Minister was involved in a serious accident in 2021. The exact specifications of Commonwealth One are classified. It is believed that they are kept secret in order to prevent malicious actors from developing an attack plan against Anthony Albanese. However, there is extensive information available online about the technical aspects of the BMW 7 Series lineup, including models with enhanced protection. The modified vehicle of the Australian Prime Minister is equipped with a 6-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine and weighs nearly 4 tons. Yet this does not prevent it from accelerating to 100 km per hour in 6.2 seconds. Its body is protected by armoured panels, the thickness of which reaches 10 centimeters, and the multi-layered windows can withstand bullets fired from small arms. The doors are incredibly massive. Without the glass, each weighs 250 kilograms, and with the glass, their weight reaches half a ton. In addition to the body, the undercarriage and all key components have been reinforced, including the fuel tank, brake pads, and batteries. Thanks to this, the vehicle is capable of withstanding even the explosion of a bomb placed on the road. Little is known about the interior design of Commonwealth One. It is believed to be as restrained as its exterior appearance and almost entirely replicates the interior of a standard BMW 7 Series. The seats are upholstered in Napa leather with elements made of fine wood and metal. The car is also equipped with a wide range of electronic systems, ensuring passenger comfort and safety. These include climate control, sensors for detecting poisonous gases and smoke, heated seats, internet modules, and much more. Today, Commonwealth One is state property and is included in the fleet of the government transport service Comcar. The Prime Minister himself is never behind the wheel. The vehicle is driven by an officer of the Australian Federal Police, who is trained in operating armoured transport and knows how to act in unforeseen situations. The Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, is not only the most influential person in the country, but also one of the wealthiest sheikhs of the Arabian Peninsula. He owns numerous palaces, real estate in London, a 124-meter super yacht worth about $400 million, private jets, as well as a vast collection of rare and incredibly expensive cars, among which the Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine stands out. This vehicle is based on the executive sedan Mulsanne, produced by the British automotive company Bentley Motors from 2010 to 2020. Compared to the standard model, the body of the Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine is extended by 1 meter, and the height of the cabin is increased by 7.9 centimeters, providing passengers with more free space. The change in the vehicle's dimensions required engineers to redesign not only the chassis and suspension, but also the load-bearing structure so that the limousine would not lose its smooth ride and would remain just as safe. The engine remained the same as in the Mulsanne sedan, a 6.75-litre twin-turbocharged V8. Its maximum power reaches 512 horsepower and torque exceeds 1,000 Newton-meters. However, the main feature of the Mulsanne Grand Limousine is not its technical specifications, but its interior, which includes numerous elements made of veneer, metal, and leather. In the rear part of the cabin, there is everything necessary for a comfortable journey. 4 seats arranged in pairs facing each other, folding tables, a compartment with custom-made glasses and crystal goblets, a refrigerator for beverages, charging points for smartphones, and a docking station for the iPad. During travel, passengers are isolated from the driver by smart glass that turns from transparent to opaque at the press of a button, thereby blocking visibility. For situations when those seated in the rear need to speak with the driver, the limousine is equipped with an internal intercom system. The Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine does not have protective elements such as bulletproof glass or armored panels, as it was designed exclusively as a stylish and comfortable vehicle. However, this does not concern Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. He regularly makes business trips within Qatar and beyond in this automobile, while his personal bodyguards and state security services are responsible for his protection. The leader of Cameroon, Paul Biya, is described as a very reserved and non-public person. He rarely speaks before large audiences and never discusses his personal life with journalists. Even when he has to attend various events, he chooses the luxury class SUV Range Rover Sentinel, whose tinted windows conceal the president and his companions from prying eyes. The Range Rover Sentinel is not just a vehicle, but a true fortress on wheels designed specifically for VIP individuals. Visually, it resembles the standard Range Rover autobiography, but differs due to a number of modifications that ensure the safety of those inside. The body of Paul Biya's SUV is covered with ultra-strong steel armor and fully complies with the VR8 standard. It is capable of withstanding shots from automatic weapons of 7.62mm caliber fired from a distance of 10 meters, as well as explosions equivalent to up to 15 kilograms of TNT. It is also equipped with a protected fuel tank, an emergency exit through the trunk, and reinforced run-flat tires that allow the vehicle to continue moving even after being damaged. The doors of the Range Rover Sentinel are fitted with multi-layer armored glass featuring one-way tinting, which ensures passenger privacy without interfering with full visibility from inside the cabin. For additional presidential security, the driver's door includes a special window that lowers no more than 15 centimeters. Through it, the driver can communicate, receive correspondence, or accept documents without lowering the glass completely. The armored Range Rover Sentinel is very heavy. Its curb weight is about 3,700 kilograms, and together with passengers and fuel, its total weight can exceed 4 tons. To provide the SUV with a speed of up to 180 kilometers per hour, it is equipped with a reliable 3-liter turbocharged V6 engine, producing 340 horsepower. Another feature of the Range Rover Sentinel is a backup battery system that powers the vehicle when the main battery stops functioning. Its presence in presidential transport guarantees that the SUV will not lose functionality in dangerous situations such as accidents, explosions, or armed attacks. In 2021, the fleet of the French presidential administration was expanded with a new executive crossover, the DS7 Crossback LSE. It is based on the DS7 Crossback E-Tense 300, but differs by offering increased comfort and a high level of protection. The key element of the presidential version of the vehicle is armor integrated throughout the entire body structure. Unfortunately, information about the exact level of protection according to BR or VPAM standards remains classified. However, some sources claim that the DS7 Crossback LSE can withstand gunfire and grenade explosions. Under the hood of the crossover is a 1.6-liter gasoline engine and 2 electric motors providing approximately 300 horsepower of combined output. The civilian version of the DS7 Crossback E-Tense 300 is equipped with a lithium-ion battery with a capacity of 13.2 kilowatt-hours, delivering about 58 kilometers of electric range, so it can be assumed that the LSA model also includes a battery, although its capacity in this case is most likely increased. One of the most notable features of this model is a wheelbase extended by 20 centimeters. This engineering decision was made at the request of the presidential administration and made it possible to increase the space in the rear of the vehicle, turning it into a full-fledged workspace. Inside the cabin, instead of a traditional rear bench seat, there are two separate seats upholstered in basalt black leather with the brand's signature DS pattern. Between them is a document holder, USB ports for connecting devices, and a wireless charging unit. The ceiling is trimmed with artificial suede produced by the well-known Italian brand Alcantara. Externally, the DS7 Crossback LSA looks just as impressive as it does inside. Its front end is adorned with a signature grille featuring chrome elements and stylish LED headlights, while the hood and doors display the official symbols of the French Republic, the national flag and the Latin letters FR. The crossover is also equipped with removable flag holders and grille-integrated flashing lights with blue and red illumination. International export sanctions against North Korea, adopted by the United Nations Security Council in 2006, restrict the country's access to foreign goods and technologies. However, this does not prevent the leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Kim Jong-un, from using products of foreign brands and traveling in premium automobiles, one of which is the Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman Guard. It was in this vehicle that Kim Jong-un traveled around Vladivostok in 2019, where he arrived for a meeting with the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin. This executive-class limousine, with a platform extended to 6.5 meters, is exactly what is needed for the comfortable and safe transportation of top state officials. The key element of its protection system is an integrated armored capsule based on reinforcement made of high-strength steel and composites of aramid and polyethylene fibers. It makes the vehicle resistant to fire from automatic weapons, hits from fragmentation and armor-piercing rounds, as well as explosions equivalent to up to 15 kilograms of TNT. Because the protective elements are built into the body structure rather than mounted on top of it, the appearance of the automobile remains the same as that of its unarmored civilian version. In addition to the reinforced body, the Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman Guard is equipped with armored glass. These are multi-layer panels alternating sheets of special durable glass and polycarbonate. Such a structure is capable of blocking penetrating impacts and prevents small fragments from entering the cabin. Moreover, for additional protection of passengers' heads, a steel shield is installed behind the rear seats. Due to the large number of protective elements, the weight of the limousine exceeds 5 tons, yet the 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine producing 517 horsepower maintains its dynamic performance and allows it to move quickly even within a dense motorcade. Additionally, the vehicle is equipped with an advanced suspension system that ensures stability and quiet operation, as well as a reinforced braking system. Behind the severe armor of the Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman Guard lies an interior resembling the cabin of a private jet. In the rear section, there are separate seats with heating, massage, and ventilation functions, autonomous communication modules, intercom devices, and backup power batteries. All of this is complemented by leather upholstery, metal and wooden elements, electric curtains, an audio system, and a console with an 18.5-inch display. For most of the 20th century, presidents of the United States of America traveled in official limousines manufactured by the American company Lincoln, a subsidiary of Ford Motor Company. This tradition was broken by Ronald Reagan. In 1984, he switched to a specially developed Cadillac that combined luxury and advanced protection systems. Other presidents followed his example, including Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden. The latter used the modern version of the vehicle known as Cadillac One, more widely recognized by its unofficial name, the Beast. Cadillac the Beast is built on the platform of a medium-duty truck, which is why its weight reaches 8 to 9 tons. The body consists of multi-layer armor made of titanium, metal ceramics, and alloyed steel, and the thickness of its 5-component armored glass reaches 12 centimeters. Thanks to this, the limousine can withstand fire from automatic weapons, hits from a grenade launcher, and even the detonation of a grenade beneath the undercarriage. In addition, the cabin is completely sealed and equipped with an independent oxygen supply system. This guarantees that in the event of a chemical or biological attack, harmful substances will not penetrate inside. In addition to armor, Cadillac the Beast is equipped with numerous gadgets reminiscent of a James Bond style. Night vision devices, tear gas grenades, pump-action shotguns, blinding strobe lights, and even an oil dispensing system to hinder pursuers. It also features a fire suppression function, a refrigerator for storing donor blood, oxygen cylinders, and medical equipment. Despite such serious protection, the interior of the Beast appears quite presentable. Inside, there are luxurious seats upholstered in premium leather, a modern climate control system, a laptop computer, a satellite phone, and a communication device for contact with people outside the vehicle. Unfortunately, what lies under the hood remains unknown. Its technical specifications are strictly classified for security reasons. Some sources claim that Cadillac the Beast is equipped with a powerful 8.1-liter gasoline V8 engine that allows it to reach speeds of up to 95 to 100 kilometers per hour. Narendra Modi is an outstanding political figure of modern India who has at his disposal a state vehicle fleet that includes many unique automobiles. The most remarkable of them is the ultra-luxurious armored sedan Mercedes-Maybach S650 Guard, with the highest ballistic protection level available for civilian transport, VR10. It is built on the basis of the executive sedan Maybach S-Class and features numerous modifications designed to increase the comfort and safety of VIP individuals. The main structure of the Mercedes-Maybach S650 Guard is reinforced with strengthening elements made of steel and other high-strength materials. They are integrated into the body at the production stage and guarantee reliable protection against armor-piercing bullets and explosions, equivalent to up to 15 kilograms of TNT. The vehicle also features multi-layer armored glass with an internal polycarbonate coating and an autonomous oxygen tank that supplies passengers with clean air during a gas attack or heavy smoke. The sedan is fitted with run-flat tires. Even without air pressure, their reinforced sidewalls continue to support the weight of the vehicle, allowing it to travel approximately 800 to 1,000 meters at speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour. Among other features of the Mercedes-Maybach S650 Guard is a fuel tank made from materials similar to those used in AH-64 Apache helicopters. In addition, it is coated with a special layer that instantly seals cracks and bullet holes, preventing fuel from leaking out. Despite the significant weight of the armor, the Prime Minister of India's automobile is capable of accelerating to 160 kilometers per hour, as it is equipped with a 6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine. Its output reaches 523 horsepower and torque exceeds 820 Newton-meters. The interior of the S650 Guard is designed in the traditional Maybach style. It features abundant natural leather, metal, and wood. The rear seats are equipped with ventilation and massage functions, and between them is a console with charging ports for gadgets and controls for climate, seating, and multimedia systems. In 2018, the new official transport of China's leader Xi Jinping became the limousine Hongqi N501, developed by a subsidiary of the state corporation FAW Group. In the summer of that same year, the president used it for a diplomatic tour across African countries. The main purposes of this trip were meetings with other political leaders, the signing of various agreements, and the demonstration of a new highly protected Chinese-made automobile intended for transporting high-ranking officials. In developing the Hongqi N501, engineers used the platform of the Audi A6L. From it, they adopted a durable chassis, suspension, and spacious cabin. The body, security systems, and interior were completely redesigned and adapted to presidential requirements. This approach made it possible to create a vehicle with unique visual and functional characteristics based on the time-tested technical foundation of Audi. One of the key features of the Hongqian 501 is its high level of protection. Unfortunately, detailed specifications remain classified, but experts assume that it is reinforced with strong armor integrated into the body structure, capable of withstanding small arms fire and grenade explosions. According to reports, it also features multi-layer armored glass and various concealed safety systems, such as a reinforced underbody, an autonomous fire suppression system, ventilation, and strengthened tires. As for the technical characteristics of the limousine, it is known only that it is equipped with a 4-liter turbocharged V8 engine, producing approximately 400 horsepower and an automatic transmission, while a full tank allows it to travel roughly 800 kilometers without the need to refuel. The interior of the Hongqian 501 is quite spacious and contains everything required by the president and his companions during long journeys. In the passenger area, there are reclining seats with heating and ventilation. Nearby are a multimedia console, a communication system, and a control panel for lighting, climate control, and other functions. And that concludes my presentation. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to rate it, subscribe to the channel, and press the notification bell. Your activity is the greatest reward for me. Thank you for your attention. See you soon. Bye.